Oh, yeah. Sorry.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 205. Welcome to another NFL Draft News and Updates edition with your boy, Cool Cat Connor. Smitty will be here shortly. Trey is with the coach, is doing his coaching gig, and Simone is flying from Texas to ATL. So you're rocking with your boy today. What up, Daniel? Let's talk to Broad Street Nation. Whew, excuse me, I'm just out of breath. It's the calm before the storm. So bear with your boy. Let's salute to Broad Street Nation in the building. Daniel in the building. What up, Daniel? Nina! Every time we see Nina, you know what we gotta do. Where's my... Where is it? Where? You damn right. We'll get there. We'll get there, Aaron. We'll get there. What up, Aaron? How you doing? E-Money in the building. Yeet. My guy's still in the building. Zay in the building. I wish the word of the day was yeet, but it's not. But salute to everybody. Salute to Broad Street Nation. Let me make sure Smitty didn't get the wrong link. So, salute to each and every one of you. What up, Lil G Griffin? What's up, everybody? Come on in before we get to the word of the day. Before we get to the word of the day, let me just come on in. Yep. Let me just make sure that this is the right LinkedIn I sent, and I didn't say, what up, Rock the Artist? No, it's the right one. It's the right one. Cool. So, and just in case I need to give one to Smitty Eagle again. Right. I'll just text it to if he needs to pop in. All right. So, salute to everybody. No, that's not my son. That was me. That was me. I would just make sure that was the right link. You're good. He's not popping on. But just in case he does, oh boy, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, comment, Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. All of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, Smitty Eagle. Man, let's get them likes up. Let's get them subscribers up, man. So, without further ado, let's get to the word of the day. And the word of the day is calm. It's the calm before the NFL draft storm. What does that mean? It basically means Nothing. There's nothing that's outside of tush push and I know, right? Outside of the tush push and the brotherly shove talk that's still going on, it's been quiet. It's been quiet. It's been calm. It's been relaxing. Right? I've been up here chilling. I've been up here relaxing, eating some soft Brussels. Right? That's my favorite part of being the Super Bowl champion in the offseason. We ain't got no drama like some teams out there. We ain't got nobody in trouble like some teams out there. We know that all of our starters will be in the building April 21st for off-season programs. Will some teams say the same? It's the calm before the storm, right? And it will be like that a couple of times, y'all. So as we get closer and closer to the NFL draft, I want to know from y'all, how we feeling? 17 days from now, about to be 16 in a couple of minutes. How we feeling? How are we feeling in the chat? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling awesome. Every day, I wake up and I acknowledge me! Make content and go out my business. I feel good about the draft. I already know how. And that's what's best about being so calm, right? Calm. That's the word of the day. The reason, because I'm calm. Like, I don't have to go on social media and be all, what's Howie going to do? Ladies and gentlemen, right here, I got two hats. Ladies and gentlemen, I got two hats. Thanks to Howie Roseman. I got Super Bowl 52 because of Howie Roseman. And I got the current one. Thanks to Howie Roseman. Okay? Let me continue. In my closet, thanks to Howie Roseman, I got, hold on, here it is, bam. I'm about to show y'all right now. I got two of these things. You feel me? I got two of these things. I got Super Bowl 52, Super Bowl 57. But wait, there's more. Right? Can't forget about the t-shirts. Can't forget about the t-shirts, right? Super Bowl 52 and Super Bowl 59. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm so calm. I got two of these some. I got two. From the shirt to the hoodies to the hats. I got two. And it's all thanks to Howie Roseman. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why your boy is so calm. Because while the world asks what the heck is the Philadelphia Eagles going to do, all I got to do is show them my hats, my t-shirts, my hoodies, my banners. Show them all. That's it. That's all. That's it. That is all I got to do. Can any of these teams do this? Or this? No, they can't. No, they can't. They can't do it. And that's why I'm calm. That's why I'm so calm. I'm the only, all of us, Eagles Nation, all of us can do that. All of us can flash out this piece right here and say we the champs. Can any of these other teams say the same? No, they cannot. No, they cannot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm calm. Because I got two of these. What up, Eagle girl? Okay? I got two of them. Two. No other team can say that they got two. Netflix. None. Oh, dang. Hey, Smitty.
I've been down here a minute while you've been ranting.
My bad.
I got two of these.
Yeah, I got two of them. That's why I'm so calm. That's the word of the day. If you, while you was listening, Smitty, it's calm, and I'm just letting everybody know why I'm so calm. While the Eagles been so so quiet, it's the calm before the NFL storm, and I'm just letting everybody know why I'm so calm. So salute to Smitty, man. Go ahead, man. Tell everybody why you so calm and the calm before the NFL draft.
Man, I'm moving in a direction of happiness, man, of prosperousness, man. Listen, man, I'm just trying to get to the season opener. Unforeseen circumstances will happen. Things will happen. You know what I mean? You will be blindsided by a few. But at the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
My ultimate goal is to be here for the people. I'm calm because I don't gotta do all the stuff these other teams gotta do. They gotta predict this and predict that. Howie Roseman gonna handle business.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Lurie gonna give him the bag.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, like, no matter how it goes, man, I'm calm because the mission for maybe not moving forward, but the mission for 2025 was completed.
Yep.
Now we move on mission 2026. My coach said it already, man. You know what I mean? Super Bowl celebration is over.
Yep.
Super Bowl prosperity, you know what I'm saying, the enjoyment of winning the Super Bowl. We're gonna have one more night, right? We're gonna have one more night, obviously September 4th at the link. Whoever line it up gonna line it up, but we're gonna have one more night of celebration. But after that, before that, you know what I'm saying, from now until that night and that night moving forward, Super Bowl conversation is over. We talking about the draft. We talking about how to get better with the team, and I think yes, Howie Roseman has had some blunders, right? He's made some bad choices. We've picked some players that didn't work out. the best. But now we had a point where, I mean, a lot of people trust Howie. You know what I mean, to make the best decision, to put us in the best positions to win. I think pretty much going into this draft. I mean, I can sit back and kind of be okay. Like people are like, the Eagles are done. They lost all these pieces. Da, da, da. And then when I ask simple questions, right? When I just rebuttal with simple questions. Like, can you explain to me what was your perception of Milton Williams going into the 24-25 season? No response.
Right.
Can you tell me how y'all felt about Josh Sweat and his career as an Eagle? Y'all told me Darius Slay was old and washed.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all told me GJ can't tackle or cover. But when they lead the Eagles, magic happens. They go from all this bad stuff that you told me about, they go to all this stuff they couldn't do and how they couldn't accomplish this and they couldn't achieve this, and then it automatically becomes how this person is like this superstar, this outstanding player, this guy who can't be stopped, can't be, and it's like, is that real? Like, but obviously we're gonna see what Howie Roseman do.
Yep.
It's at this point, being a Philadelphia Eagle fan previously might have been a little harsh, right? You might have been a little shaky going into the draft, a little shaky going into free agency. I can go in with confidence now. I can go in and understand that Howie Roseman is going to make the best pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's going to make sure that we are able to succeed. And with that, I mean, I really can't do nothing but be calm.
Yep. And same for me, man. Listen, although Nick Sirianni said the Super Bowl celebration is over, fans, we have the right to celebrate until September 4th when the banner drop. I agree with Smitty on that. But if you're a player like Nick Jalen and AJ and Devontae and Saquon and the defense of Carter and Nolan and them, yes, the celebration is over. You damn right, because we're officially in the 2025 season. Like it started. Like it starts this off season. It already started for all 32 teams. So he's right. But if you're a fan of this team, you can still celebrate. It's just celebrate when you want to celebrate, because, like Smitty said, once that banner drops and once all those players get on that field, we start the 2025 season. So at the end, and like Smitty also said, I'm confident. Like, I'm confident that Howie Roseman will make the right choice, make the right pick, and give us the best player available for this draft. Like, I'm confident. Like, I've been confident. I mean, like I said before Smitty popped in, I got two of these. I didn't get two of these just because Howie Roseman messed something up. I got two of these. So I'm confident in Howie Roseman making the right moves. Hence, I'm calm. So we'll continue the draft talk in a minute. Travis said, "Why?" And keep the conversation going, y'all. Why didn't they have first round prospects on the top 30? I gotta figure out who the top 30 visit is. I gotta know who that is. But why didn't they have first round prospects on the top 30 visit? We're going to rely on day 2. We're kind of in round 2, because if you look at it, the 32nd pick is the last pick of round 1. You don't know, like, we don't know.
We have plenty of first rounders come in for top 30 visits.
Right. It's just because we won this, we're number 32. Like, we don't, like, anybody could drop. Like, anybody can drop. Simple. Anybody can drop. So, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is, man. So, we'll continue on with the draft talk in a few minutes or so, but let's get on to the topic that happened this past week, which is the tush push drama and put your name on it. So allow me to show you guys, and this will be the last time I talk about it on any of the shows. So be prepared and be thankful. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. Last time. So these are the teams that's okay with the tush push. That's Baltimore Ravens. That's the Carolina Panthers. That's the Cleveland Browns, Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts. Thank you, Shane. New England Patriots, Saints. Thank you, Kevin. Jets, and of course the Philadelphia Eagles. These are the teams that is against the tush push, and I'm going to read each and every one, and then we'll talk about them individual. So let me do this. So hold on, and there. Atlanta Falcons. The reason he wants the tush push gone is Coach Morris went on record as he does previously, describing he disliked the play for what his team must do to stop it. Smitty, your reaction to the Atlanta Falcons first.
And hey, look, they're just scared, man. It's okay. It's all right, man. It happens to the best of them. Get better.
Right. For me, for the Atlanta Falcons first, and we're doing it one by one. For me, for the Atlanta Falcons, like what you must do to stop it, stop it. Simple. Stop it. Like if you don't like the play, stop it. Like simple. Man, those teams soft and complain. Exactly. And here's the thing, we'll get to the other 11 that didn't put their name on it. So, next up is the Buffalo Bills. Coach Sean McDermott said Tuesday he concerned with player safety on the tush push, even though there's no data to show it. So, what's your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills saying that? What my thing is, and I'll start it off, Smitty, when I say this. For all these teams, you say there's injury data when there is no injury data. Like I don't get Buffalo. Like there is no injury data. So go ahead, Smitty. What's your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills?
I mean, it don't change for any of these teams, man. It's all boo flickery, man. You all just mad because we keep doing it and we keep winning. So, I mean, if listen, 1 yard or half a yard or inches or whatever you want to call it, there has been no injury data. Nobody's been injured, and every play can be somebody injured. I mean, you can get hurt on a quarterback sneak, a toss, fly. No matter what the play is, I mean, you can get hurt. It's football.
Right. Exactly. Next up is, in the words of our sister Simone with the sports, the little boys, Missy says, co-owner Stephen Jones, I don't know when he called himself that, co-owner Stephen Jones indicate Dallas will vote against the push, desiring consistency in rule enforcement, as linebackers aren't currently permitted to push defensive linemen when defending extra point. So because the linebacker can't do it, offensive or defensive lineman can't do it, the offensive lineman can't do it. I hate Stephen Jones, man. I really hate Stephen Jones, but what's your thoughts, Smitty?
Do we really care about the Cowboys, to be honest?
No, we don't. Let's go on. We don't care about them. No, we don't at all. Next up, Green Bay, who started this hot mess. The only team to officially propose the blah, 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 blah. The same reason as all these teams, right? Is safety and pace of play. Who? Oh, hey! Trevor Trey, what up, coach?
Yo.
We miss you, bro. How you been?
Let's go with y'all. I'm chilling, man. Can't complain.
Before we continue on with this, man, the word of the day is calm, man. So how calm are you? about this NFL draft and about the season coming up. How you feeling as we are the calm before the storm? How we feeling, Coach?
I'm always calm, man. Look, I look at football like it's really like a gladiator sport. So I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. So I'm always calm. I go into anything calm, honestly. I mean, we don't really got that much work to do, like people saying we do.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we don't really got that much work like people saying we do. Little revamp on defense, and I'm not even gonna say revamp because we got all our key players, honestly. Um, the Jalen Carters and all that. We just adding to it. Honestly, we still got the same core from last year. We still got the same offensive core. Our defensive guys, we locked them up. The ones that we really felt like we needed to lock up, and everybody else is just plug and play because that's how the NFL is. Honestly, you can't keep everybody. So yeah, no, I'm straight, man. I'm ready.
Yep. So salute to you. Salute to that, man. So let's go ahead and get back to what we was doing. We was talking about the tush push and you text when I showed you these teams, man. You said to yourself, Trey, that it was annoying at this point. So before we get to these teams, what's what's your thoughts? Go ahead, talk about it, man. Before we get to these 5 teams that.
I mean, if you notice, honestly, it's all NFC teams, dudes we got run into. I mean, especially when playoff time comes. So I mean, I understand it, but at the end of the day, it's like it's too much girling, bro. It's like this play we run the tush push probably like 3 to 5 times a game. It's not really that impactful on the game. Ain't like we just lining up and running tush push all the way down the field and like that. Like it's not that impactful as they trying to make it. It's like, all right, this is a short yardage play. You do quarterback sneaks. I mean, dives with running backs, goal line formation is all the same thing. It just they just reiterate. We just reiterated basically. Um, we did it a little bit different than everybody. People tried it, and the teams that's up there right now, they the teams that tried it. It wasn't successful. So it's like, I mean, who Green Bay, Atlanta, Buffalo, all them dudes they tried to tush push it and it wasn't successful. So y'all want to ban something that y'all put in y'all playbook? It's like, bro, it don't make sense. Y'all tried to mimic us, y'all couldn't do it. It ain't work out, and now y'all upset. All right, that's fine. I read a lot of the teams that's cool with it. Honestly, it's like it's 50-50 at this point. Like, bro, banning a play that is no history of injury on, is no history of none of that on is like it's crazy to me. It's like y'all just mad because y'all can't stop it. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. The NFL weird, man. It's a weird place right now.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So let's go ahead to those teams, man, that ban the play that wants to ban the play. We're already we heard from Smitty about the Cowboys, the Buffalo, and Atlanta, but let's hear from you, Trey. So the Atlanta Falcons, Coach Raheem Morris went on record say he's done previous describing this the like for the play and for what his team must do to stop it. So what's your reaction, Trey, to what the Atlanta Falcons had to say before we get to Buffalo?
Another team that's in the NFC. It's like y'all gonna have to run it for y'all to get where y'all need to go. Y'all gonna have to run into the Eagles, whether it's the regular season or the playoffs. Y'all gonna have to run into the Eagles. He want to ban the play because it's like basically unstoppable. It's like you ever had a play you ever found a play in Madden and was like, damn, bro, ain't no way they could just cover everybody on this play. Somebody gonna be open. That's how it is. You ever play online? It's irritating as heck. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm like, damn, bro, I can't play with everybody. Like I can't play user on everybody. One of these computers going f up, and then somebody gonna be open. So it's like, bro, it's the same thing as that. Like y'all can't stop it. Our quarterback bench 600 pounds. Our running back bench like 600 pounds, and our offensive line is one of the best in the NFL. So yeah, it's an unstoppable play, but that's why you pay these defensive coordinators the big money that you pay them. Y'all got to figure out how to stop it. I mean, it's a lot of times. It's a lot of times Brady was unstoppable. Y'all ain't try to exit out plays he was doing. All the little short yardage, quick game drinks, and all that. Y'all ain't going to meetings and was like, we got to X this whole playbook out it because we can't stop this dude. It's like, what? That don't even make no sense. It's a football play. It's football. Y'all had it in the league for what, 4 years since we've been doing it, and every year y'all come to the table and try to ban it. It never worked. What's the difference now? It's not. History show is not like a high volume injury play or nothing like that. I mean, it ain't. Yeah, it ain't too many dudes getting injured on it or nothing like that. So there ain't really no reason for y'all to take it out, except for the fact that y'all don't like it. It's like it don't make no sense, bro.
Yep. So let's get to the other teams. Basically, almost all these teams got one thing in common. So I'll just read them all and just get all your thoughts on it. For starters, Coach Sean McDermott said he's concerned with player safety on the push play, even though there's no data that says that. We don't really care what the Cowboys got to say, but Stephen Jones wants consistency with the play because in rule enforcement, as linebackers aren't currently permitted to push defensive linemen when defending an extra point. The Green Bay Packers, who started all this, the only team to officially propose a ban of this play. The Packers require player safety and pace of play as
I don't
reason for
understand that. That's every time you say one of those teams said the safety of players and the pace of play, like, bro, we're not tush pushing down the field. Like what? That junk don't make sense,
That play
bro.
happened probably like 3 to 5 times a game, bro. It's like we just line it up and just tush pushing from beginning all the way to the start. Now that'd be crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but we do it at key situations like third and short, fourth and short, goal
Bro, if
line
we did that, I
situations. It's
probably
like,
would complain, bro.
yeah, I complain if it was like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you because that's boring. That's trash. But we're not doing that though. We're running regular offense until we get in those situations. It's just like running a quarterback sneak. A quarterback sneak is basically impossible. Honestly, even if ain't nobody, it's impossible to stop. Even if nobody's lined up behind them doing what we doing, it's because it's a yard. You doing it a yard out. You doing the inch yard. If your quarterback's strong enough, it ain't no way that defensive line gonna be able to stop that. You might as well just X out quarterback sneaks. Period. You can't do it no more. If that's the case, you can't do it no more. You can't do quarterback sneak. Period.
Ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, it's dumb, bro. It's stupid. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you. They trying to find ways for the Eagles not to be great. And even if they take that play out of there, we're still gonna be one of the best teams in the NFL. It don't even matter. We got a running back that can get that yard for us. We got a quarterback that can get that yard for us. We got a wide receiver that's basically a running back that could get that yard for us. So it ain't even gonna matter. But that's so petty of these teams to be doing what they're doing right now. And I'm surprised at Sean McVay. I'm not even gonna lie to
Yep,
you.
I was going to get to Sean McVay, and he's the reason he wants this ban is he doesn't like the optics of the push, saying it doesn't look like a football play, football to him.
That don't look like football. Sean McVay them tried it too, and Matthew Stafford. Y'all tried it. Y'all put it in your playbook. So how it don't
That's
look
what
like
don't make
football?
sense to
Y'all,
me, bro. Multiple teams on this list ran it multiple times this season, but now it's not a football play. But when you was running it, when you was having fun getting first downs and touchdowns with it, Sean McDermott, your quarterback has 7 tush push touchdowns. What are you talking about?
it's crazy, bro. They trying to find any way to diminish what we got going on, and it's not gonna work. But I still feel like that's corny. That's corny for y'all to even do that.
Exactly, but my thing is there's 16 teams that voted against it. They needed 24, and we only need the 5. So my thing is the other 11. Like, who's the other 11? Like, we only got the Cowboys, we only got the Atlanta Falcons, we only got the Buffalo Bills, the Green Bay Packers, and the Rams. Like, who's the other
I'm pretty
11? Like,
sure. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of teams that's in the NFC because the AFC not really worried about us because they don't have to go through us to get to the Super Bowl. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of NFC teams in that list. A whole lot of them.
You know it.
Another P. I can see Cleveland. That's AFC. I can see Cleveland. We play Cleveland a lot. Probably, probably Baltimore, Pittsburgh,
no.
teams like
Baltimore.
that. I can see teams like that.
Baltimore Ford.
Nope. Baltimore. Let
You
me
want to?
tell you.
They don't care. They'll keep it.
Yeah, Baltimore, the Panthers, the Cleveland Browns, Houston Texans, the Colts, the Patriots, the Saints, the Jets, and the Eagles are for the tush push.
All teams that's in the AFC except for like Carolina. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a whole lot of NFC teams that's pissed about this right now, and they're not even pissed. They just really following the wave. Honestly, all right, if we could
They
get this
mad because
play out of
somebody else
here, we're
mad.
gonna do it. Yeah, they mad at somebody else mad. If we could get this play out of here, we're gonna do it. But I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal when the Eagles lost. What? How many we lost? Like 6, 7 straight down the stretch. Wasn't nobody at the table banging for this play to not be in there. Now everybody want to cry. Like I'm like, well, that's crazy because we just won the Super Bowl and we dominated through that whole playoff run. All right, damn, bro. All right, we're gonna find something to take away from the cripple. Come on, bro. Like that's it's corny. It's nutty. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yep. And my thing is with this tush push is what's the gain in all this? Like to all those those teams that are trying to vote against it. Like what's the gain? Like what's the gain in all this? Like you're trying to vote it away. And you're still going to lose to the Philadelphia Eagles because I got Jalen freaking Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, the best offensive. Like, can someone try, Smitty, what's the gain in all this? Like, what's the gain?
They think they take away, I guess, the first, automatic first down in the sense that they make it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, multiple teams running. I don't know what they gain. I guess they feel. They feel some type of way. They feel like they got to win. So, I don't know.
Yeah, what do you think, Troy?
Same thing Smitty said. Honestly, it's basically like trying to cripple us. I mean, if we could take one thing away from these dudes, maybe we got a chance. It's like because we basically got an all-star team. Honestly, we have an all-star team. Like we like I ain't even gonna lie. We Golden State when KD went over there. Saquon Barkley, KD. We Golden State when KD went over there. It's like you gotta try whatever you can to really cripple this team because it's like what you stopping. Honestly, you try to stop the run, we hurt you with the pass. You try to stop the pass, we hurt you with the run. We got a top 5 defense. I mean, it's going to be a little growing process for them at the beginning of this season coming up. But I'm speaking on last year. We had a top 5, top 3 defense. Like, what can you stop? It ain't no picking your poison with this team. There's no
You
picking
could
your
try.
poison with this team.
You could try.
You could try, yeah, you could try. But even with the touch push, that was basically like our superpower. Honestly, it was an automatic 1.5 inch yard line first down, touchdown, anything like it's like they trying to take away one of our superpowers, and it's not gonna work because we still can run quarterback sneak. Jalen Hurts still bench 600 pounds. He'll be
Mm-hmm.
able to run a quarterback sneak without the tush push. So I mean, y'all gonna have to ban quarterback sneaks. Period. If y'all really want to stop the Eagles from doing what we doing at the line of scrimmage. So yeah, I don't get it, bro. It's just a lot of pettiness, and one person said something, and then everybody jumped on the wave. So yeah, and the first people that said it, the Packers, we seen y'all run the tush push in the playoffs.
Yep.
We
They ran
seen
it
y'all with
against
our own
us
eyes.
twice.
We
Twice.
seen y'all with our own eyes, and now y'all want to cry about it because it wasn't successful. Like I don't understand, bro. It's
They
like
went
corn.
one on
It's
one, and
nutty.
you ran it with your tight end. Come on, man. Stop it.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Hey, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you can't run it with the quarterback." Okay, we're gonna do what y'all did, running with tight ends, because y'all should be in the same boat as the Ravens for me, Trey. because both teams run it. I mean, y'all should be voting for it just like they did. Because if you're successful at it, if you run it, you can't vote against something you put in your playbook.
And the Bills only voted against it because it didn't work against the Chiefs in that playoff game.
That's crazy to me how the Chiefs talk. It's always the Buffalo Bills. If the Buffalo Bills can't beat the Chiefs because of a tush push, and because I don't get it, man. I really don't. I don't like. I
I'm
get
not
the
even
Cal.
gonna lie. That wasn't even gonna save them, bro. We was destined to win that Super Bowl. If we would have played KC, we would have played Buffalo. It wouldn't even have mattered, bro. We just dominate in that whole playoff run. So Buffalo, y'all would have lost in the Super Bowl too. So it's like, why y'all not worried about what KC doing? Tell them to take all they trick plays out and stuff like that. Why you worried about what we doing? Y'all probably only see us once like every 3 years.
They already
Like,
got
bro,
a new rule added. I mean, dang. You
Yeah,
want a
they
new
trying
rule added, and you want to take the tush push out because you suck.
exactly. Let me read some comments before we continue on. We will come up another play. You can't stop us. Exactly. It's like what's the game? Like you keep the touch push, we're still gonna beat you. You get rid of the touch push, we're still gonna beat you. Like what's the game? Like I heard Ross Tucker say the Eagles can still run the touch push. They will just push Jalen with a wedge gap. Okay.
that's what I was thinking too. If you wedge, it's the same thing. Your linemen just crashing down. They just crashing down. We don't even need no push, honestly.
Okay, listen. Stats before the tush push were like 85+% on quarterback sneaks. What's gonna stop when we go back to the regular way? We were 87% completion percent. Conversion percentage on quarterback sneaks before we ever tush pushed. Like, what do
Exactly.
you really accomplish? Like, if you really look at the stats and you say, "Oh, we're taking something away from Philly," really look at the stats. We were 87% conversion percentage in 2021. We never ran a tush push until 2022. Like, what are you taking?
Facts, bro. And plus, like I said, the quarterback sneak been in the NFL since before time, bro. It's the same thing. They've been in the NFL for decades. They've been in the NFL since the 50s. A quarterback sneak where you take the ball from under center and you run straight up the two, the
They saying it's
zero,
the
or the
push
one.
part. It's the push. But
Even
guess what?
without the
But this
push,
this is
though,
hold on. But look. Trey, this is my argument, right? So if your receiver, right, runs a 3-yard slant, he catches it. Can my offensive line no longer push?
they're gonna have to take pushing out the game. Period.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Honestly,
you at the point where,
yeah.
like, there's plenty of opportunities where people get pushed. If you hand it off to your running back, he gets stuffed at the line. Can you no longer, you know, 11 men to the ball? We gonna see who out muscle who in a fight. Like, this is what
And
I
you
ain't
know what else?
understanding.
You
Like,
know
it's
what else
plenty of
pissed me
other
off?
instances of that shit.
You know what else pissed me off? They say when people say is a rugby play. Y'all know rugby is football, right? Rugby is football.
Probably a rougher version of football.
It's a way rougher version because they're not playing with no equipment on. It's like, bro, rugby and football go hand in hand. Rugby still a lot of stuff from football. Football still a lot of stuff from rugby. It's like, bro, it go hand in hand. So it's like y'all acting like we taking basketball plays, like we running basketball plays. That's a whole nother sport.
Pick and
Rugby is
roll.
football. Rugby is football. Like, bro, I don't understand. I don't be understanding it, bro. People just try to come up with anything to like really discredit the Eagles, and they be like irritating as heck. Y'all ain't do that to all them other teams that was winning Super Bowls and dominating and all. Y'all ain't do that to the Chiefs. Everybody loved the Chiefs.
Okay,
The
but
Chiefs
this is
was
my question.
doing
This
a
is my
whole
question.
bunch of college plays, all that stuff. It's like y'all loved the Chiefs when they did it.
Look, I got a question.
Go ahead.
What happens if you take the tush push out and then we still have a successful season? Oh,
Thank
just
They
you.
for
gonna
the
find something else
imagination.
to cry about. They gonna find something else to cry about.
And
Honestly.
that's That's the sad part, like, because that's what I'm saying. I still got Jalen freaking Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, Lane, Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickinson, Cam Jurgen. I got Stoutland University. I got the best defense with Carter and Nolan Smith and Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Zach Bond, Quinion, Coop, Reed. I got Nick Sirianni. I got Vic Fangio. I got the best fans. Come on, man. Like, one play, and I said this on X in a video, one play don't stop the Eagles. Like, one play don't stop the Eagles. Like, and here's what's even funnier, and this is what no one even talking about. If Jahan Dodson didn't get stopped at the 1 yard line in that Super Bowl, that would have been a touchdown. Y'all wouldn't even talk about the brotherly shove if that would have happened. I got it.
I think we only ran the brotherly shove tush push one time in the Super Bowl.
Yep. Yeah, that was when Jahan Dodson. That was one time when Jahan Dodson got stopped at the 1 yard line.
So what happened to all the other points though, Cool Cat? How we score all the other points?
Nah, bro, we got the 40-6 because we tush pushed.
Oh, we tush pushed twice.
Twice?
I'm asking, did we? I don't remember.
No, it was only one time. It was only
one time, right?
Yeah, one tush push.
But that Jahan Dodson touchdown, that was the first point of the game, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was the only one. The only one.
Last one.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Like, so we scored all them other points without using the tush push. But y'all crying about the tush push. And like I said, we only use it like, probably 3 to 4 times a game, maybe 5 sometimes. But it's like, bro, it's not impacting the game that much for y'all to want to kick it out the game.
Hold on. But look, you know what, Trey? This ain't the first time they tried to hinder us. Yeah, we never talked about how they tried to hinder us after 2022, 2023. You don't remember what they emphasized this year and last year? Illegal man downfield.
Ooh. Because we was running them RPOs. We was killing them on them RPOs.
Who was the most successful team in 2022, 2023 with RPO?
Eagles.
And they said, "Oh, we're gonna emphasize calling illegal man downfield. We have to be more aggressive with the call."
They don't bother nobody else, bro. It's crazy. They don't bother nobody else. They hate us for some reason. I don't understand it. And you know who it really is? And I ain't even gonna lie to you. He the undercover leader of all this. Jerry Jones. It's Jerry Jones, bro. He the undercover leader of all this.
You know
money talk. Jerry Jones, one of the richest owners in the NFL.
He friends with the big dog, man. When you got the guy that run the whole show and y'all buddy, we already know. We already know you emphasize that shit.
Exactly, bro.
You and Roger.
I don't want nobody to catch up to them little 6 rings they be talking about all the time. All the little 6 rings and all that, it's starting to go out the window now. We got 2. The Giants got 2.
Let me get a third one and catch the red, and don't let me get a third one and catch the Commanders. Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Let's see here. I think they ran it 9 times in it. Nope, it was only once. It was only once. Darn for 1 inch.
He meant to say 1 and it hit 9.
Yeah, it was only one time. It was only one time. Salute the Big Simple. Like, I don't have a problem with it. Let's just play football.
Exactly.
Tell that to your owner, man. Who's the other 11? That's what I want to know. Who's the other 11? We don't have a problem with it because we always find a way to stop it. So I don't know. We ain't voting.
When did y'all stop it? The last instance I remember then was Louisville looking retarded.
Yeah, when y'all stopped it, Big Simp, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because we be killing y'all on the tush push all the time. We be smoking y'all on the tush push all the time.
Yeah, like when
they probably stopped it the only team I seen stop it successfully more than one time was Jacksonville. And that's because they had a big front. That's the only team I seen stop it more than one time.
I just wanted to. I looked up. I put in Google how significant is the tush push. But this thing says the tush push has been the Eagles' signature play of the Eagles' run over the last 3 seasons, which has resulted in a Super Bowl victory 2 Super Bowl appearances and 39 wins. That's how they're labeling it. That it led to the wins.
How though?
This is an
How
article on
lead to the win?
CBS Sports.
Who the heck said that?
We ran it one time in that Super Bowl.
One.
No,
How many points we put up, Smitty?
40.
40.
40. It was all tush push touchdowns.
Oh, this was Jeff Kerr. He says people are arguing. Let me see what he said. He said people are arguing that the tush push has led to the success of the Philadelphia Eagles, regardless of the fact of all the other things they do well. Look, he said, regardless of the fact of all the things they do well, the tush push has been seen as a significant crutch for the Eagles to continue success over the past 3 seasons.
Hey, yo.
A significant crutch. I'm lost. Bruh, listen, if I'm not mistaken, right, we ran the tush push like 50 times last
year. Yep.
In 20 games. So you telling me a play that's ran 2.5 times a game is a significant crutch?
Bro,
I'm really confused.
That's just like,
bro.
Look, that's just like, honestly, if they gonna do that, they got to take Derrick Henry out the league and all these other big running backs out the league, because that's basically a tush push. These dudes is 200 and something pounds plus running downhill full speed. It's no, they gonna get the 1 yard, bro. Y'all gotta X a lot of stuff out the game to really take this tush push out the game. It's like, it don't make no sense.
If you take the tush push away, we still was up 33-6 at one point in that game.
Ain't nobody gonna take into account that the Chiefs only got 1 first down all the way up until like midpoint of the third quarter. That's not what helped us win the Super Bowl. Bro, this is crazy. Like it be pissing me off, bro. It's so irritating.
Why don't teams just invest in their O-line like we do? Then maybe you could run the tush push successfully too.
So what they gonna cry about them big ass holes that Saquon Barkley was running through too? It's like, bro,
might be next.
He ain't get touched until all the way to the 20 yards down the field on half of them Jones. Half of the time he didn't even get touched. Period.
They might come
so
up.
Y'all gonna complain about that too? But it's like, yo, this is crazy, bro. They really hate us. I don't understand why.
Because when we dominate, it's like almost like unbearable for them for some reason. I don't get it.
Yeah,
we got to get it when they're like, oh my God, the Eagles won. We can't take it. We want them to continue to be ass or whatever. Like what?
They probably
there's no way. There's no way to tell the story of the NFL without the Eagles.
You know what I find funny before we could get started, before we, all this, they was all happy and smiling after we lost those 5 games in 2023 and we lost in the to the Buccaneers in the wild card. They was all happy and stuff. But the second we go win a Super Bowl and stuff, they all upset and miserable and want to ban stuff. Like I didn't hear no. I wish Mom was here because she could tell me as well. But Smitty and Trey, after the 2023 season when we was live, did y'all hear anything about some dang tush push ban after the 2023 season?
No. It probably was like 2 teams that said something, but
they voted for it.
No.
They voted for it. It ended up being 26-6.
No, I'm talking about, after
2023, they voted on it. You could look it up. It was 26-6. The vote
did go to the table on that. Yep.
The vote wasn't close. It wasn't close.
It definitely went to the table on it, but it's only like a little small conversation.
Yeah, it was a small conversation. Because when they went to vote, it was so overwhelming. It was like, well, move on. But after last year, wasn't no vote. When we went 1-6, they didn't vote last year. They let it go. It was.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Yep.
And we went.
That's what I was saying. When we
was
was 1-6.
But after we went to every time we went to the Super Bowl, it came on the table.
I would rather. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I would rather them just come out. I would respect it more if they just come out and say, "We can't stop this play, so can we please get this out of the NFL? We can't stop it." So I respect it more. But all the other stuff they trying to bring, it ain't no facts behind it. It's like it's crazy. There's no facts. Like nobody's really getting hurt on the tush push. Only one that got hurt was Chris Jones, and that's because he turned. He turned
Trey,
his whole body
did you
and
hear
got
what
hit in
they
the side of his
said
head.
though? Did you hear what they said? His words exactly was, I know there is no data of anybody being hurt, but I believe if someone was to get injured, it could be career ending. Well, they said catastrophic / career ending.
That shit it is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like I said, I would respect it more if they be like, "Man, this play unstoppable, bro. Can we just please get this out the NFL?" Now you got a better argument. I respect that more. But don't sit up there and try to lie. Like, oh well, it's so many players getting hurt. And, it's the NFL. Players getting hurt on every play. You could bring up that on any play by play. Somebody got hurt on that play. Even if they didn't record it, somebody got hurt. These grown men running at each other full speed. Somebody got hurt. I respect it more if y'all just tell the truth. Like y'all can't stop this play. All right, that's cool. Y'all can't stop it. Like that's not our problem, but y'all can't stop it. I mean, look, you got a better argument now because all the
Jigga,
data stuff y'all try to bring up, it don't even match.
hey Jigga, bro, that's so funny, bro. I was thinking that yesterday, bro. Y'all want to bring up player safety this, player safety that, but you want us to play 18 games.
It don't even make sense, bro. It's crazy.
Hey, you want to add an extra game, but you want to bring up how player safety is top of priority at the NFL. but just 3 years
Bro,
ago,
it don't match.
the people that was over the Medicaid for the retirement of the players for the NFL had to sue y'all to get benefits, but you care about player safety.
All the CTE, all that stuff y'all got sued
Yeah,
for, but y'all
they
want to
had to
ban a
sue
play
them,
where
bro, to
where
get
people just
paid.
pushing back and forth on each other. It's like
Hey Trey,
it's
it's
crazy. Like
so
y'all
hilarious,
got
bro.
multi-billion-dollar lawsuits because people got CTE. Like they can't function no more properly. And y'all wanna ban a play that's close contact. It's close contact. Nobody's running, nobody's doing that. It's just man on man, strength versus strength. Like, bro, it don't make no sense, bro. I thought that was football, honestly. The big guys beat up the little guys. I mean, I thought that was football.
That's that,
But
but
no,
but
clearly we not playing football no more. Y'all might as well just turn it to flag at this point. Y'all don't even want nobody to touch nobody no more. Y'all might as well just turn it to flag.
but bro, that's probably half people's biggest issue. Like, just keep it real about what's going on here. Like, just be raw, be authentic. Just keep it real, keep it dry, uncut, blunt, to the point. If you'd have just said, "Hey, look, we don't like the success of the play. We don't we don't like that they run it. We think we should move on from it." I would respect that take more than you sitting up here lying. Because I'm not stupid. And then when they put out all this data, like, we're in a new age. This ain't 1993 no more. Well, when you say something, we can't go out and look up the data. No. They have millions of websites that can give you data on injuries, on everything that's going on in every play. They can break down how many RPOs you ran, how many shotgun plays you ran, how many under center, how many throws you ran, and they can also probably have somewhere where they have how many tush pushes ran in the NFL, which was more than just the Eagles, and how successful it was. But you know what's funny? I seen a stat, and this really what killed me. I think the Eagles are like 97% on 1 yard plays or less, and the rest of the league is like 83%. They show, and you know what's funny? You know why I seen that stat at? In the Super Bowl.
Yep. Yep.
How they didn't make them too happy there, huh?
Exactly. Exactly. Let me see from Big Zay.
Thank
The
you.
NFL, yep. The
You
NFL
should worry
should
about so much.
ban the other things. Why does it always gotta be the touch push?
There's so many other things you could worry about to market player safety, but you just worry about the touch. It's
Exactly.
childish. It's childish at this point.
Exactly.
Definitely childish.
Speaking of which, before we get to the NFL draft, what's y'all thoughts on the Detroit Lions proposal to change the playoff standing?
But you get that it only affected them and the Packers, right?
You mean the Vikings? What about the
Oh man, the
Vikings?
Vikings and them. That was it.
Yeah.
No one cares, bro. Like what? Okay, so look, we gonna put that in. We gonna say, hey, best record wins, right? Record
Mm-hmm.
gets the home field. All the other teams pretty much fighting, no matter if you win the division or not. So what is like as to like interdivision rivalries, division games? What happens to those things? Do we now recalculate the whole scheduling process because now you have to play more teams because now it doesn't matter if you beat the Cowboys, if you sweep boys, you sweep the Commanders and Giants or whatever you do in the division. It doesn't matter anymore because if a team comes out with a better record than you, we now lose. But hold on, it gets deeper than that. Now we have to get down to new tiebreaker methods. We have to new formats of how you put it together, right? So what happens when me and another team finishes the six? Now that the division doesn't matter. Like it's things like that. But what happened to them was what they call it's just a one off. It's an outlier. There has never been two teams in the same division finish with more than 12 wins together ever. And it probably won't happen again for a long time. So we gonna like that's my problem with teams.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna you're gonna initiate something because it affected you or it affected somebody in your division. Like so the Vikings. So basically, what would have happened, right? The Vikings would have got the number 2 seed.
Right.
The Eagles would have been the 3 seed, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the Commanders would have been the 4th seed.
Right.
So then, like that's what I don't understand. Like, how does that benefit anybody? Not like because I don't get it. When you get to that, I don't even get it.
Right. What's your thoughts on all of this, Trey?
Hey Shay,
Like
you ain't
Smitty
lying.
said, there's no point in even having there's no point in even having divisions at that point. You get me? It's like there's no point. You might have you had the NFC and the AFC. There's no point in having divisions at that point if you're gonna work it that way, because it don't even matter. It's teams that win the division at 8 and 9 or some dumb stuff like that. It's like, bro, and they still get home field advantage for at least a week. I feel like they should go back to the old style, honestly. Two teams get the bye week. Those other teams that be fighting down there, y'all don't make the playoffs. I feel like they should go back to the old style. Honestly, I don't know why they changed it. Y'all just added more teams to the playoffs. It don't even make no sense. It's like, man, keep it the way it was. The first two teams in each conference get the bye week, and the other couple in the wild card they duke it out and all that stuff like that, and then they got to play the big dogs. Just keep it
Who?
that way.
Okay,
If
okay. I
y'all
got
gonna
a
make
question.
that proposal,
Trey, I got a question. Can I don't know how good you can think back. Who missed the playoffs the year before they changed the format? I really don't. I'm asking. Like, it ain't even rhetorical. Like, who missed it? That would have
I
been a
think
7
it was
seed.
I think it was Pittsburgh, and they won over 10 games, but they lost. They didn't make the playoffs because there was a lot of good teams
Because I
in
thought
that
it was
year.
either Pittsburgh or the year that Tom Brady. Well, not Tom Brady. He was hurt, but the year that what's the call it them went what 10-6 or something like that. And they ended
Metcalf
up
won
being
them,
this.
yep, and they
They
made the
ended up being the
playoffs.
7 seed,
Metcalf
but
won
they
them.
missed the playoffs.
I think it was them first, and then Pittsburgh did it after them. I think Pittsburgh won like 11
Mm.
games, and they didn't make the playoffs. So I mean, like I said, they should just go back to the old style. Honestly, y'all added teams that didn't deserve to go to the playoffs to the playoff run to the race. So Y'all really the NFL really effed that up. I don't know what they was doing. I guess it was for ratings or fan base stuff, or I don't get it. But I mean, look, if they wasn't good enough to make the playoffs, that's on them. That's on them. Go back to the old style. Nobody gonna complain about that. Y'all changed it because y'all wanted to change it.
Hey, look, Shay, no funny though. They worried about player safety. They need to go have a player safety meeting with Tua.
Mm-hmm. Tua should be medically out the NFL right now. All them concussions he
But
caught.
this what I was asking, Trey, and you tell me if I'm tripping. They just made a dude from Detroit. Didn't they just make him medically retire? Why you can't do the same thing to Tua? But then
Tua need to
somebody
get
did
better.
answer it for me though. They said that dude they made retire was on a vet minimum deal. He wasn't really getting paid no money. Tua has millions and hundreds of millions of dollars invested. But I don't get it, man. I mean, if you all worry about player safety, why is Tua still, still not being evaluated or made to do something like retire?
I don't know, but the fact that they ain't worried about Tua, but they worried about us.
What happens if that man get it? Like, not speaking it on him, but what happens if that man get a concussion and he's fucking paraplegic or terminally ill? Like moving forward, like that's gonna be on the NFL, man. They don't care.
Exactly. But hey, the whole world is worried about the Eagles. Not Tua, not the Buffalo Bills who keep changing rules because they can't beat the Chiefs. Not changing a playoff standing that's been standing the test of time since the Detroit Lions was in diapers. None of that. They worried about one little play.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. The team that really should be crying right now, honestly, and they not, is the Houston Texans because they got screwed in that playoff game. Bad. They
Mm-hmm.
got screwed bad in that playoff game. But Buffalo want to cry. Houston, D'Amico Ryans and them, they sitting back. They getting ready for next season. But Buffalo want to cry because y'all can't beat the Chiefs. That's the
Thank you.
whole reason y'all can't beat the Chiefs. So y'all want to come over here and bother us. We don't have nothing to do with y'all with what y'all got going on. We probably play y'all like every 3 years, if that. We don't have nothing to do with what y'all got going on, but y'all can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and there's nothing y'all can really cry about with them except for like the refs or whatever y'all want to cry about. But y'all want to worry about what we doing over here in the NFC. Like, bro, it don't make no sense. Like, it's like I don't get it. And Sean McDermott is a hoe. Excuse my language. He a hoe,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He a big hoe. Like, bro, you was the first one to kind of, well, the Packers was, but he stood up after the
Nah,
Packers ran him
he
off.
was he was booty
Sean
clapping.
McDermott step up and say, Sean McDermott step up and say, well, I don't think it's a football play. Like,
I
what,
fully
bro?
back
Why are you
them.
worried
I
about us?
fully back them. I
Y'all
fully
better
back
worry
them.
about the Chiefs running the wishbone and all that, all the old school plays where y'all kicking y'all ass. Y'all need to worry about that. Y'all need to worry about Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Y'all shouldn't be worried about us. We have nothing to do with y'all. Y'all make the Super Bowl if y'all pass them. We in the NFC. Y'all shouldn't be worried about nothing we doing over here, period.
He is though, and it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. So we heard from Smitty about the NFL draft, but let me hear from you, Trey, about the NFL draft. What you like about it? What you don't like about it when it comes to
I
the
got
draft coming up, and who's the number one person you're looking for?
See, it's kind of tough because where we sit at in the draft. We picked last the first 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, the first and second round, we got the 31st pick,
first,
right?
second, and
If I'm
third.
not mistaken.
Yeah,
First,
first.
second, and third.
Yep.
So it's kind of hard. We really looking more towards like second round talent if dudes don't slip. So it's kind of hard. I don't even see how he's sitting right there and just resting right there and waiting. So one of my guys that I've been looking at for a while is I can't remember his name, but I know he played for I think that was South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. The safety from South Carolina, big guy, playmaker, more of a box safety, but you can put
Oh,
him all
Nick.
over the field. I'm pretty sure Smith. Yeah, I'm
Nick.
pretty sure Smitty remember his name. I can't remember his
Nick
name right
Eamon
offhand.
Rory.
Um, and Emma Worry, a playmaker. He a playmaker. I feel like he'll fit great in this Vic Fangio defense.
I need him to
He
work on
come up, he
tackling.
a sure tackler. He's not a big hitter, but he's a sure tackler. He can tackle.
You better
You don't
watch
think
that
so?
tape again.
I watched it
Nah,
though.
listen, open field gang tackling him, getting there, and you know what I mean, making the play with people. Yeah, him one on one with somebody that's shifty in that open field give me nightmares right now. He give me I ain't gonna say he as bad as like Sidney Brown. I've been overly pushing it. He give me like C.J.
Mm-hmm.
Gardner Johnson vibe.
All right, but see, tackling, better tackling technique is it could be taught depending on what coach you got.
That's kind of
Um,
why I'm like, it could be worked on. It ain't like he just like
but you can't take
unwilling.
away dude playmaking skills though. He's a
Oh my
playmaker. He
god, that
always around the
speed,
football.
that speed, back to
He
the ball.
always around the football. And he like 6'4", 6'5"
Six
ish.
four. Yeah.
Bro, he's a bro. Bro. If you want to look for a safety, hopefully he makes it to that area. But bro, dude,
I
I
think
feel
Watt's
like
better
he'd be
though.
a great for you. Didn't watch, but I like Watts too. I like Watts, and I like
The
that's
reason
the
I
one
like
from
Watts,
Georgia, right?
the reason you
The
said you like him for sure tackle. Watts open field, you ain't going nowhere. That boy damn near linebacker when it come to tackling in the open field. Like, but Xavier Watts don't got the playmaking ability, the speed to flip his hips and go 0 to 60 to the ball. You know what I mean? That's where Nick like really
yeah,
jumped off the page.
I feel like if Worry he get a good defensive back coach. I feel like dude gonna be a dog. He give me. I ain't gonna say Cam Chancellor because Cam Chancellor was a big hitter, but he got that size and range. He rangy. He could get sideline to sideline, and he could cover. I feel like he could cover tight ends and stuff like that too. So he'd be a great asset to the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of people low on Sidney Brown right now. I feel like Sidney Brown would be okay with the coaching of Vic Fangio once I mean and fully healthy. But if we could get Worry in this secondary with Blankenship and Quinyon Mitchell and all those dudes, bro, I think he'd be a great fit, honestly.
I'm not low on Sydney, bro, but I need to see Sydney improve. Like my problem, and you as a coach know this. Well, us as coaches know this. When you see a player go from one year to the next year, you don't see improvement. You don't really see like like okay, we all know his speed to tackle is kind of the problem, right? His ability to slow down, square up, make the tackle. You expect in year two to be like, okay, he's square. He at least getting down to the tackle and squaring up. He's still doing the same stuff like overrunning the tackle. You know what I mean? He trying to arm tackle. He trying to go for the
He's
big hit.
ultra
It's like
aggressive.
you got to tune it up. You know what I mean? You got to make it
Yeah,
smooth. It got a smooth
yeah,
sail.
he definitely ultra aggressive. I ain't even gonna lie. He got to kind of channel some of that. I feel like he could be a playmaker in the backfield too. But
That's why I
like
think
I
his.
said, if we
Hey,
could get
look,
him
you
or the
remember how
guy
they
from
used to
Georgia,
use you remember how they used to use Devin Hester in college,
uh-huh.
like off the edge, just like
You
sneaky
talking
little
about
blitzes.
DB? Yeah, Sneevy D. Yeah.
I think
Mm-hmm.
Sydney could. I think Sydney could kill that because he's so fast. He's so uncontrolled. Like going. Look, all I need you to do is straight line to the quarterback. He ain't gonna miss that tackle. I hope.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. They just put them in good positions to make plays, honestly.
Fact.
And
Yeah,
then he was working back off that injury last year too. So I mean, let's see how you do year three.
exactly. So who you looking for, Smitty, as we get close, as we're 17 days away from the draft? Who you looking for?
I don't know, man. It's a tough pickle, man. It's 32. It's a little hard, like he said. It's a little hard, but there's some guys that's gonna be there. If I mean he went safety, so if I'm going edge, give me like James Pierce Jr. or something like that out of Tennessee. I think he'll be a nice
I
pickup at
like James
32.
Pierce Jr. He tough, bro. He tough.
That'd be a
He
perfect
is
pick.
tough.
For me, I got whatever Georgia Bulldog player is there. Like what yeah.
This man is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
whatever Georgia Bulldog is there. For some reason, every single time we get close to the close to the end of the draft, it's like a Georgia Bulldog is like standing right
Nah,
there in front of our
listen.
eyes.
If it ain't Malik, if it ain't Malachi Starks, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want no Georgia player in the first round other than him.
That is true.
But when
I
you
mean,
start talking about the
I
other
like
guys,
their linebacker too. I like their linebacker too.
not first though.
Once he
I'll
get
take him
right
in
off
like the
that injury,
second or third. You talking about Trayvon? You talking about
mm,
Walker?
Trayvon Walker, yeah. You know who else I like? I like Shamar Stewart, bro. I
I do
feel like
too.
he gonna be good, bro. He gonna be good. Once he get with that good defensive line coach and they teach him the technique, he already got the motor and the power, bro. But once he get that technique down pat, he a bowling ball off the edge. I feel like he'll fit great in his defense. Just put your
It's some
head back
edge
and just
rushers
rest
we
the
can bring
passer.
in though. It's a lot of edges though. Edge is probably
Mm-hmm.
to me like one of the ones you can kind of if you want to double down sometime at in
Bro,
point of this draft, you could.
defense possession in the draft. It's a defense position in the draft. I'm not even gonna lie to you. As rusher and edge rusher and like D tackle, it's a defensive line period is the deepest in the draft right now. You can find talent all the way up until like probably the third, fourth round. Good talent, like
To me, D
valuable talent.
tackle is the one that maybe run out early because I think it's going to be a early run on D tackle just because I believe that's the only reason why it's going to be a little low. If you don't take a D tackle in like the first 2 rounds,
I like Mike Green. I like the
but
pass
when they
rusher
came
from
out and said
Boston
that stuff
College. Like
about they ain't messing with nobody with those type of allegations, I took Mike Green. I kind of took Mike Green off my board a little bit.
I like the pass rusher from Boston College too. He tough
Uh,
too.
Donovan, Donovan, it's a rookie.
Yeah, as a rookie. Yep, I like him too, bro. Any edge we can get because the ones we got right now, I feel like they situational pass rushers. We need a sturdy, every down defensive end right now. I don't feel like we have that one besides Nolan Smith. Honestly, I like Jalen Hunt, but I feel
I'm
like
gonna give
he a
Jalen Hunt a chance because I still think no matter who we draft, he probably the starter.
I feel like he a situational pass rusher though. Honestly, like he
He could
one of
play
them
both.
dudes.
I
He
think
be
he got
good.
stuck in that
He'd
role
be
though.
good in the rotation. I mean, we gonna see because this
I
what be
think he
his
got
second year. We
because
gonna
like
see.
you got to think he was in the he basically was in the role that Nolan was in the year prior because Nolan didn't play a lot of like the bigger play snaps year 1 and you know what I mean he didn't
He
really get
definitely
that
didn't.
so like I
He
think he kind
definitely
of in the
didn't. He
same
was a
role.
situational pass rusher.
I think I listen. If you tell me Bryce Huff, Jalen Hunt, a rookie, and Nolan Smith, I'm probably with Jalen and Nolan. You know what I'm saying? You know, as the starters of the rotation. But we play rotation so much. Y'all might all have 26% of the snaps.
You know who else I like? That defensive tackle from Ole Miss. Put him and Jalen
Walker
Carter on that
Nolan.
front line. Oh my God, bro! If he fall, I feel like how we gonna go get him if he fall. Walker Nolan.
What
And
round though?
the way
What round?
it's looking like he gonna fall.
He's supposed to be a first
Huh?
rounder. I'm like 75-25 on him. I like him, but it's something in this game I don't know. I'm looking at him like he
What you think? Is his more?
no, it's Javon. He remind me of Javon Hargrave.
Oh, he just
Hell of a
there.
get at the quarterback. We can't do shit in the run.
Oh man,
Right.
His
I think
his
I like
first
him a
step
little
is
bit more than
elite.
you though.
I mean, I've been watching the tape. I've been trying to get more, but it's like his first step, elite. Like he could get to the quarterback, boom, he got power. But like when it comes to the run, it's
Mhm.
like the double team. He can't work his way through the double teams right now. Like that's why like 32. That's why I say it's hard to evaluate 32 because 32 is basically a second round pick. So it's a lot of guys on that
Right.
list that you could
Mm-hmm.
take at 32 that can be okay. The biggest argument at 32 is which one of these second round players do I want a 5th year option?
Right.
Right.
That's really
Mm-hmm.
Right.
what it is, bro. So like, unless we
No,
trading up,
that's a good assessment, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's a good assessment
unless we
because,
trading up, I think we ain't. That's kind of where we at.
but 32, yeah, 32 is basically the second round, honestly. So if we could get one of them top flight late first, second rounders, I'm cool with that. I wouldn't even be look. And look, stay with me a little bit because I know y'all gonna be like, well, we don't need no more. But I'll be cool with the wide receiver from Texas, the boy that ran the 4.2.
Matthew
What
Golden.
round?
What's his name? Golden. I'll be cool with Golden, bro. Imagine Golden in the
Nah,
slot with
I like
AJ and
somebody over him though.
who?
Jaden Higgins, Iowa State.
I don't like him over Golden.
Better
I ain't even
hands.
gonna lie.
Look, better
That
hands deep.
4.2 speed, you can't beat that, bro.
Yeah, but Matthew Golden got a drop problem at the top of the routes.
You could coach that though.
That's why
You
he falling. Okay, but name the receivers that we've coached it out of that had drop problems that we made better. I don't want another chance. That dude, Jaden Higgins, got like a 97% catch in his career, bro. He had like, if I'm not mistaken, he had like 20 drops in his whole 3 or 4 years, bro.
I
And he
ain't
a
even
deep
gonna
burner.
lie.
He like
If
4.3
we
speed, like 4.33.
if we is gonna lose Goddard, I'd be cool with getting a receiver in the first round, and then spend the rest of our
You ain't
picks
go
on
tight end
defense.
early.
Tight end? No, I ain't going tight end early.
Not first, but I'm saying like, I mean, I don't know.
Probably,
I would
I mean, because the second round is if we don't move up, it's basically like a third round pick. So I go number two tight end, honestly, and it's still gonna be a whole lot of pass rushing talent there too, and
listen.
we also could make a trade.
Matthew
So,
Golden. He ran a 4.33, right?
mm-hmm.
He's 6'4", 210.
Matthew Golden.
No, Jaden. Matthew
Mm-hmm.
Golden short. Matthew Golden like 5'5", 5'11", 6 foot.
Probably 5'11", 6 foot. Like he
Yeah.
got Deshaun Jackson speed though, bro. Shit crazy.
Oh
He a
yeah,
game breaker.
Jigga. You know I look. You know I look. You know I look. Now I ain't got PTSD from I don't think he gonna turn around his drop problem. He had that drop problem for 4 or 5 years. The same problem he had in the Super Bowl. Wide open and you hit and he just can't catch it. But if he had 7 people draped on his shoulder, he would have caught the ball. It's just to me, that's like one of the hardest things to teach. Hands is hard for me.
I think it's a little different though, because there was a lot of receivers that had drop problems coming in from the NFL, and they changed that around. That's just concentration, honestly. I mean, you could teach concentration. You can't teach 4.43 speed, bro. I
I
ain't
ain't saying
gonna
you
lie.
wrong. No, I ain't saying you wrong. But it's like when I think about it, like I'm thinking about receivers that had drop problems. Buddy, right now at the Chargers.
Oh,
TJ
Johnson, yeah, but
Johnson,
his drop problems was crazy though. He was dropping
Jalen Rager,
his
like dudes that
concentration
I
drop.
think about when I think about
Rager,
drops. I'm just like they never really got it together. Like they still got those problems, and maybe it's the player. Maybe you have to figure out how to get the player, like you just said, it's focus. So you have to figure out how to get that player to focus, and that's the harder task, right?
right?
To get somebody attention to change is hard.
But if you look at it, a lot of them burner wide receivers, they got drop problems because they be moving before they even get the ball. They be ready
Maybe
to
moving
head
faster than their
downfield.
hand.
That's just coaching. Yeah, it's just coaching. I ain't even gonna lie to you because DJ had coming in. DJ had drop problems because he was so fast. He used to outrun the ball. He used to not wait until he got the ball in his hands. He already looking upfield. That's just coaching. You get a good wide receiver coach around these dudes, or not even wide receiver coach. I think Nick Sirianni could get that out of him for real. He was a receiver. He got so much like they got so many resources in the Eagles organization that it's going to help with that. Jahan Doxey, he had drop problems coming out of Penn State. He
He
used
had
to drop a
separation
lot of
problems
passes in
too.
Penn State,
I mean, he had separation problems
separation
too.
and
So.
drop problems.
But his drops, but I felt like with Jahan, when I did my evaluation, I felt like his drops came from just being cut tight. You know what I mean? That quarterback wasn't great, but he was trying to squeeze it. He still had a decent season, but I believe his route running need to be better. Like he can get, because like think about it. Think about with us, Trey. He did get wide open. He was catching the rock, but
Mm-hmm.
when Jalen tried to squeeze it in there, it was just like easy to knock out. Maybe his hands not like strong or
They're
whatever.
probably not
I
big
don't know.
enough.
But I was reading something just now. I wanted to, Smith thinks Jay Higgins will be the best receiver drafted in this draft, and he will go second round.
You said who?
Steve Smith.
Oh, he ain't no. Steve Smith knows his wide receivers. They saying the ball from Arizona supposed to be that, but I don't think he's gonna be that in the NFL. Honestly, I don't think he is. I don't think the ball from Missouri gonna be all
Oh,
that.
Ted,
The ball
Ted
from
too
Missouri
big,
more a
bro.
gadget player. Yeah,
To me,
the
Ted
other
too
ball
big
too
and
big.
slow,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
He
not
just
gonna get no
slow.
separation. He gonna have to catch all contested passes. He gonna have to Larry Fitzgerald everybody. It's like
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
bro. He gonna listen for him to be good. He gonna have to become a like a real route technician.
Mm-hmm. He gonna have to run them routes crazy. And you know
Cause
what's crazy?
he ran like a 4.5. Not mistaken. Ted ran like a 4.5.
You know what's crazy though? They were saying the same thing about Colin Johnson coming out. He need to work on his route running. He turned into one of the best wide
But
receivers in the Eagles.
they
I
were
mean,
saying
not
that,
Eagles,
but
NFL history.
he was so good at being bad with the route running. All he needed was to finesse it a little bit. Like think of, bro, if you watch him at Georgia Tech, he was dominating with no route running skills. He wasn't a great route runner, but you give him
He
50-50
ran
ball.
like 3 routes.
But if you give him a 50-50 ball or you let him get his hands on the ball, you in trouble. He ain't dropping nothing he touched. I like
I
Jimmy
feel like
Horn.
he could be. I feel like the wide receiver from Missouri, he's gonna have to land in a good spot for him to be good. Honestly,
I like
because
I like I like Luther. I think that the hype around him was just too much. I think they should
too
have
much.
let him just
He was
play his
the only
position.
receiver on that team. Honestly, it's like
Yeah.
he was the only good receiver on that team, so they had to force feed him the ball. But
But
like I said,
he ran like a 4.3 4.4.
yeah, he was fast. I'm just saying, like they had to force feed him because they didn't have
Yeah.
nothing else over there.
I think Luther Burton, if he end up on somewhere like the Bills,
Or like
uh,
Arizona or something like that. I
Air,
think he'd be
I don't
straight.
even want to go to Arizona, dog. After what Kyler said last year, I don't trust him with no good wide receiver, bro. Until they get somebody else, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You can't tell me that, bro. If Jalen Hurts came out right now and said it wasn't his job to get AJ Brown the ball, it was. We're gonna take Kellen Moore because I knew OC hasn't drawn any plays. It's Kellen Moore's job to get AJ the ball. You'd be like, what, bro? Job to get Marvin Harrison the ball. It was the OC job to drop the plays.
But he running on every route though. Like I
Bro,
mean,
he was no in the play they was talking about Trey. He was wide open. They were like, why didn't you try to get the ball back to Mark? He was like, oh, it's not my job to get him the ball. What?
tripping.
Yeah, I don't want him with any more talent, man. To be honest, I'm sorry.
Let's see,
When you come out
Kyle.
like that, bro. When you come out and say something like that, bro, how can I trust you as a receiver when it's my first off, my job is dependent on you and the offensive line getting me the rock.
Uh-huh.
So when you come out and say, "Oh, it's not my job to get you the ball," so whose job is it?
It's the quarterback job. Like, bro, like it don't matter what play you call, you in control once the snap comes.
So are you
So it's
telling
like
look, so are you telling me, Trey, that he can't read defenses? Is that what we're saying here? Because if I gotta draw it up, it has to be pretty much put on paper for you to get him the ball. Outside of that, you can't get him the rock. So are you telling me you can't read the defense? You can't read the field?
Colin Murray could never read defenses though. Even the offense he ran in college made it so easy
Oh yeah, that
to like
Oklahoma offense was crazy.
Yeah, like you see who they produced out of there. They had Jalen, they had Baker Mayfield, Kyler. Like, bro, Cliff, that was Cliff Kingsbury, right? Cliff
Yeah.
Kingsbury he make it easy for his quarterbacks. He kind of like Shanahan. He make it easy for his quarterbacks. One read, if you can't read that, dump it all to the running back or you run. There's only three options on the play. You're
Hey,
not looking
hey,
backside, none of that.
Trey, would you say his offense still hasn't progressed since he left Oklahoma?
Kingsbury or Kyler Murray?
Cliff.
It's the same offense. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. It's like, bro,
No, I'm
just
asking the
spread
question
everybody out.
because I was
Yeah,
talking to some Commander fans and they were like, he doesn't run the same offense he ran in Oklahoma. I'm like, are you serious? It's a one read offense. If the one read isn't open, dump it off. If it ain't dump off, run.
yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. What's the name made him look? They made him look great this year. Um, Jane Daniels made him look great. He made him look great, bro. It's like,
You know who else would be really, really great in an offense like that?
oh,
Matthew Stafford.
shush. Stafford would kill
Because
that offense,
because
bro.
Matthew people argue me down when I say Matthew Stafford's a successful one read quarterback. But over his career, bro, it's like almost 70% of his first reads is his completion. He would kill in a Cliff Kingsbury offense where the one read is drawn up for you to hit, and pretty much 9 times out of 10 is going to get open if they don't play the perfect defense. Matthew Stafford will go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy. All you gotta do is give him a, a wide receiver. If you look back on history, Matthew Stafford had all dog wide receivers his whole career. He had Colin Johnson for the majority of his career. Um, Puka Nakua, Cooper Cup, like he played with great wide receivers. So one read offenses would be cool for him because 9 times out of 10, his receiver beating whoever in front of him. Like, bro, and Matthew Stafford got the arm to put the rock anywhere. So it's like, yeah, he's definitely a killer in there. I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, Twitter says we turn Daniels into a dink and dunk QB.
Yeah,
He
we
wasn't even
did.
successful with that, bro. It's crazy.
I think it was more in that game. That's just the crazy part because honestly, we really beat on defense. We beat people at all three levels because if the D line ain't win, our linebackers was covering good. Our DBs was covering good.
Mm-hmm.
Our linebackers was sideline to sideline. Our D line was dominant at points of the season, and when they kind of took a little step back, you had Quinion Mitchell and Coop and DeJean and all them dudes back there covering their ass off. It's
Yep.
like, bro, we really beat them on all three levels of the football.
I got a
Like, just
question.
crazy on
How
defense.
do y'all feel about Vic Fangio before we get out of here? Vic
Yep.
Fangio comments about Cooper DeJean.
Go
What he
ahead,
said,
Trey.
I didn't know what he said.
He basically said, moving forward, he had a plan of moving Cooper around, but his impact as a nickel corner um, was pretty much so substantial. He wants to leave him there. He doesn't want to move him. He wants to keep him where he's at and let him refine his skills as a nickel. Because
If it
he
ain't
basically said
broke,
like he overcame basically being an outside cornerback and going to nickel and being
mm-hmm.
successful. And he like if we could build on the foundation, we could probably. He didn't say this, but in so many words, probably he'll be probably the best nickel in the game moving forward.
Yeah. For me, before I let you go, Trey, I would let Coop stay where he's at for real, and just whatever corner back you draft or you get from the rest of free agency, you stick with that because I believe you leave Coop where he's at and just get another corner to go alongside Quinion. That's my opinion. Keep Coop where he's at and just draft or get another corner from free agency. But what's your thoughts, Trey?
I wouldn't move him at all. I'll keep him there. Honestly,
Exactly.
because if you could, honestly, if you think about the NFL right now, the most dominant players move all around the football. Like they play in the slot, they play outside, they play left wide receiver, right wide receiver. So if you could keep a Cooper Cup in there, I mean, not Cooper Cup, Cooper DeJean in that nickel, he still gives you that tackling. He could cover tight ends every once in a while. He covered backs out of the backfield. That whole area right there in the middle is covered with him and Zach Bond right there. So yeah, if you can find if Kelly Ringo is working hard as we feel like he should be working right now, he should be our outside corner starter.
Right.
He should be.
I ain't gonna
So
start a new
that
conversation, but next week we gonna talk about that trade because I got an interesting stance on that Keely.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We can talk about that
no,
on
Nah,
we
next.
can
nah,
talk about it
nah,
now.
I ain't gonna do it right now because we gonna be
Nah,
down.
come
We
on,
gonna be
Smitty.
down a whole
Come
rabbit
on, come
hole.
on. This is the last one, and then
Nah,
we'll.
Cool, bro.
listen,
We cool. Go
we
ahead.
had
What you
Keely
got to
Ringo. We had Keely Ringo here for 2 years. He going in his third year.
say?
In year two, pretty much Fangio had already seen him play. Right, Fangio had
Mm-hmm.
been here, had kind of evaluated him. Went
Yeah.
into the draft and drafted, double down on DB. Okay,
Right.
he gets out there. Basically, the start of camp, he's fighting for cornerback 3. Right, all of a
Uh-huh.
sudden, uh, Rogers heals. He somehow ends up as
Mm-hmm.
cornerback 4. Right,
Mm-hmm.
and then we started running a little dime towards the end of the season. You know what I mean? And at first it was Avonte Maddox. And in dime, your outside corner can play because you can move it around. You can move them around. You can play your outside corners in the dime. Keely Ringo didn't get any of those snaps, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what has he shown that made us first off double down on cornerback, but then also moves him further down the rotation throughout the season where Vic Fangio didn't trust him to be on the field at any point.
All right. So, in my honest opinion, and I agree with everything you said. My honest opinion, I feel like Kelly Ringo should move position. He should go to a different position. I feel like he should be more of a safety because he's tight hit. He's really like he's really not like a quintessential outside corner because he like I said, he tight hip, he a little bit bigger, and he don't move. He don't really move like Quinyon Mitchell and them out there. He he get beat a lot just based off body movement. So if you want to, but he's a great tackler. You want to try him at safety or something like that. I'm fine with that too. You could play him in the box on deep. I mean, he basically played safety at Georgia because they played a lot of deep thirds. Deep
Deep
third is
third,
basically
yeah.
a safety. Yeah,
Safety.
I mean, so you can sit back, see everything in front of you, come down, make tackles, stuff like that. But me seeing Kelly Ringo cover 1-on-1, even watching his college tape, he was never good at it. So, I mean, maybe he had to make a position swing, but position
You don't think
switch.
Christian and Vic tried that? You don't think they looked to see? I mean,
I don't think they tried it yet. I don't think they tried it yet.
maybe in moderation. I ain't gonna say full out threw him back there and we playing the whole week or two at safety. Maybe here, there, play here, play there. Let me see how you work out. Let me rotate him in, rotate up top.
Some stuff out like the
Yeah,
off
just testing
season
him
and
out to
stuff
see
like
how it
that.
works. You know what I mean? Because they rotated. They rotated Coop back there. They rotated Devontae Maddox. They rotated James Bradbury.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, it's just something like when you have somebody like Vic Fangio, when you say he's a highly talented coach, he brings out the best. He's gonna put the best players on the field, and then you see a player like Keely Ringo, who they say like obviously a lot of people are hanging on Christian word, right? Where he's standing out, but I
Mm-hmm.
asked the question too: did he stand out for his play, or did he stand out for his effort, his willingness to get back on the field after a bad play, his willingness to ask the right questions. Just because you stand out to the coach, right, don't mean you stand out because you were making exciting plays, because you were locking people up. Coaches like coachable players. If you're coachable, if you're asking questions, if you're showing heart, guess what? Rudy wasn't highly talented, but the whole coaching staff loved him because he was going to put in the heart, going to put in the effort, he going to ask questions, and he going to give it 110, 200% every time he on the field.
That's how I felt about Jalen Mills. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's how I felt about Jalen Mills when he never he never was a shutdown corner. He got beat a lot, but he got that play out of his head and played the next play. I mean, being coachable in NFL is big. is big, bro.
Bro, every
So
coach wants somebody coachable, bro. Every coach.
yeah, because Jalen Mills I feel like he was a solid corner, but he wasn't good. You get me? He used to get smoked a lot. But when
Double
we got
move
into
Jalen,
that
boy.
when we got into that 10, 15 away from the goal line, he strapped up every time. He just wasn't good in space. And I feel like that's how Keely Ringo gonna be. He's not gonna be good in space because he can't he really not he don't really got those hips to do it. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that second cornerback position. But if we had to throw him there, I think he'd be serviceable, honestly.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna
It
find out.
just I think Vic will figure out a way to use him. He will figure out a way to use him. He just didn't have to this year because Isaiah Rogers was a vet. So whenever and Darius Slay was a vet, so he was sitting behind two vets. And Quayon Mitchell, you could not put him on
Yeah,
the
but
field.
Isaiah
So
Rodgers being a vet, I mean, to me, like it matters, but it don't. You was new to the team, just you know what I mean. You just got here. You was new to the system. You never ran a Fangio scheme. Like to me, his best opportunity to get on the field is this year. But I think he should have made some type of headway last year. Like I think he should have been like
but even
if
the year
anything, he should
before
have been
when
a
he got in, he played well though. He didn't play terrible when he got in. The year before when Bradbury was getting smoked all over the field, he didn't play terrible when he got in.
he played okay. Look. He played well compared to how we were playing as a team.
Right. Right. I respect that. I respect that. Yep.
Like we played bad, so when somebody made good plays, you was like, "Hey, we need to see more of that," because we've been playing like buns.
Nah, I get
Like,
you.
bro, like I wish I wish we could go back, rewind the tape, and just hit erase on 2023-24, boy. My
So,
God, I never see defense that
Who
bad in
you
my
who
life.
you going at? Who you going after then?
Huh?
To be that. Who you going after then to be that second corner? Because I wouldn't want to
Um,
put Cooper DeJean out there. I want to keep him
nah,
where
it
he
ain't
at. He
cool.
made a lot of plays where he was at.
Got a couple
Right.
guys that I would draft that I think will give you more fluent cornerback. I got Trey Amos on that list. Um, I was high on Siobhan Ravel, but that injury kind of got me Sidney Jones PTSD'd out right now. So I'm gonna stay away from that for the
Mm-hmm.
moment. Um, I don't think we have a chance at Will Johnson, but he's also on that list of cornerbacks I would bring in. I would take Buddy out of Florida State, Thomas. Like I think it's more fluent cornerbacks out there that's ready and NFL ready to play like a Quinyon Mitchell. Um, that we can get either at 32 or 64. I think a few of the cornerbacks will be available at 64, but in my opinion, we're gonna know early how much faith they have in Keely Ringo. By the pick 64, after pick 64, if there's a cornerback taken in those first two picks, if we trade up to take a cornerback anywhere from 64 up, I think that tells you how much they really have faith in Keely, man. I really think so, and I'm really on my list. If we don't, I don't know. That's kind of like it's two boats that I'm in. Early safety tells you how much they believe in Sydney. Early corner tells you how much they believe in Keely. That's kind of what we on.
Oh, so-
Yep.
nah. I like that train of thought. Honestly,
Yeah.
because I
For
don't
me.
trust Kelly Ringo either. But if we
Yeah.
got to play him, I think he'd be serviceable.
Yeah. And for me, before we wrap up, my thoughts on Kelly Ringo is it's up. It's not just up to the Eagles. It ain't up just up to the Eagles when it comes to the drafting and the free agency. It's also up to Kelly Ringo. Like if he earned the spot, he earns the spot. If he doesn't earn the spot, then we gotta we gotta make a move. So whether we draft hit a corner or whether we get a free agent, it's also up to Kelly Ringo to earn that spot because it ain't just going to be handed to him. So it's also up to Kelly as well. It's also up to Kelly. So
Right.
yep. So without further ado, y'all, that's basically all the time we got today, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. So go ahead, Trey. We'll start with you with our final thoughts.
Um, I mean, it's approaching, man. It's approaching. Y'all know that little. little circle, little oval we live in, it's spinning around fast. It's what we 17 days away from the draft. And after the draft,
Yep.
we rocking and rolling. We rocking and rolling after the draft. I mean, once summertime hit, football season back. So yeah,
Yep.
look, I know y'all thought, and I've been watching kind of like a little bit of the what's that AFL. I've been watching
Yeah.
that on my spare time.
Yep.
Um, kind of missing the net, but it ain't nothing like NFL football, man. It's
You
like
got suffering if you watch that, boy. I seen
I,
it. What
I
what
was watching a little bit
that
of
game the other day?
NFL, bro. I was
Hey,
like,
bro, the game was
what
like,
is
if
this?
I'm not mistaken, it
It makes
wasn't
me
the game
love the
like
NFL, bro.
wasn't the game that was like 11-9 the other day or something like that. Bro? I seen the score. I said,
Make you love
what?
the NFL, bro. I was like, I can't watch this. It's like wrecking my brain right now.
Yeah,
And
I
it
feel
was
it.
like, man, look, like we before you know it, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back in action, man. After the draft, that's usually when the schedule just kick out, like it just kick up. I
Yep.
mean, these
You
little
already know
down
the
months we
schedule
had,
drop. Sheesh.
yeah, these little down months we had, man. I know that Eagle fan, I gotta hold on. Look, what y'all
I
really
want to know
should be doing
who we
right
gonna
now
be
is
sitting
basking
down
in.
watching, Trey. You feel me? I want to know who me, you, Simone, and goddamn Cool Cat gonna be sitting down September 4th watching, getting their teeth kicked in. You hear me?
Damn right.
That's what I want to do too. I can't wait till that schedule drop, man. I'm going straight to the box office and get them tickets. Let's go.
Damn right.
But yeah, man. Look, it is what it is. Look, um, pretty sure a lot of y'all watched the NCAA nationals tonight. I mean, I ain't catch it because I was on here, but I mean, I probably go back and watch the highlights. I don't
Nah,
care about stuff
it's still
like that.
going, bro. It's only in the first quarter. 2 minutes. Two
Oh, is
minutes
it
left.
started?
The
Ooh,
first. Yeah, it's almost halftime. And
I'm
this is
about
a
to
good
watch
game
this
right
shit
now.
when I
It's
get off.
25
Go ahead,
29.
watch it. Go ahead, finish your font so you can watch it, Trey.
Yeah, it's 25-29. Houston, oh,
Yeah, but
25-31. Houston up. Just scored.
But yeah, I appreciate everybody that show up and watch this, man. We be up here talking our foolishness, man. But
Yep.
it's two other besides me, it's two other knowledgeable football guys on here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Every time I get on with y'all, it's always great talk. Every time
Yep.
the comments be popping, man. This what we live for as content creators. I mean, I
Yep.
appreciate y'all. I salute y'all, the Eagles fans, man. F the Cowboys. It's your
Damn
boy
right.
One Trey Rock. I'm out of there.
Yep. Smitty.
Nah, man. The pieces of the puzzle are slowly arranging themselves to be one picture, man. And you just gotta keep waiting. Like nothing happens overnight. So, you know what I mean? We just trying to see the plan, we trying to see the vision. Obviously everybody got the same goal in mind moving forward, even though we just came off a Super Bowl. AJ Brown said it best, he won another. You know what I mean, it doesn't feel satisfying with just one. Um, Trey Rock said it too, man. We appreciate everybody that tap in. Um, New ventures on 4133 the pod coming soon, man. Y'all just stay tuned, man. Hey, look, we moving on power, man. Power. Uh, and that's just what it is, man. We're gonna be the best version of us every week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so go birds, fly goose fly.
Yeah, man. And for me, this is my family. I consider Smitty and Trey and Moan, wherever you are, sis, we miss you. I consider them my family, man. We're closer and closer to the draft. We're closer and closer to the schedule drop. Listen, if you want to join us September 4th, y'all better get you ready to go get them tickets. We're going to throw sis a birthday party early since her birthday is the 5th. We're going to throw her a party. And then we're going right down to the link to watch our birds get a W versus whoever. Join the family. Join Broad Street, man. Subscribe to all the channels. And for me, Simone, One Trey Rock, and Smitty, Fly Goes Fly, Go Birds. Thank y'all for watching the most entertaining sports reporting, coaching, check down show in the game. And you're always welcome to Broad Street. Lights out.